Hi guys, Darren Raskin here, and today I'm going to talk about two subjects that are extremely important to your success in network marketing. Number one is how to use your upline leadership, and the second one is that you can't just be plugged into the system. You can't just be going through the motions. You got to get fired up and have some enthusiasm for what you do. So number one, how to use your upline. And if you're brand new to this, you may have no clue what I mean by upline. But basically, what your upline is the person that introduced you to the business. It could be the person that introduced that person. It goes several levels. So anybody that's been in the business essentially longer than you have can be considered your upline typically. And oftentimes it doesn't even have to be somebody in your upline. It could be somebody in some other team within your company. But ideally, it's somebody that has more experience, more success than you have because you're just starting out. So when you're first starting out, there's for one, you've had no success in the business yet. You've just started. You may very likely know very little about what to do. You maybe went through a getting started training, just something to get you going. And so you may not have a lot of the answers. So by bringing in your upline, this is something that can make a big difference in your success. And especially when you're first starting. And that's because this is somebody else that your friends or family or your network, they don't know that person. And so when that person's introduced in a three-way call or in a meeting or in a party, then that person typically has more credibility because they've been in the business longer, they've had some success, you can introduce them that way, and it makes a big difference. For some reason, and even when you're really knowledgeable and you've had success, for some reason, the people that know you, they just know you for who you used to be or what type of you know jobs you've had, and whatever the case may be. They just know you for who you are. And oftentimes it could be they know from you were a little kid and they changed your diapers, that type of thing. So bringing in a third party and bringing in your upline can make a big impact. I can't emphasize that enough. And this is really difficult for people that have been self-employed, have had some success in their life in other fields or other areas. And I was a perfect example of that. You feel like you could do it all on your own, and you should do it all on your own, which is the typical mentality of a small business owner. And that's one of the mentalities that keeps small businesses small. You have to expand that. And in this business of network marketing, it's absolutely critical. And so anyway, it doesn't matter if you're brand new or if you've been around for a while. Using a third party in your upline is very important. And I just can't emphasize that enough. And then on the second subject about bringing some passion, bringing some fire to what you're doing, is you gotta recognize when you're talking to somebody and you're introducing them to what you just started doing, and you have no enthusiasm for it, no excitement for it. What do you think they are thinking? I mean, they must be going through their head thinking, well, it must not be that great. Darren doesn't seem like he's that excited, or he seems like he's not too interested himself. And so it's really important to bring that passion, bring that fire, bring that enthusiasm, and that can be contagious. But most importantly is you got to emphasize to people how important it is to you and how excited you are. And it doesn't matter, it almost doesn't matter what you say. If you don't say it with some enthusiasm, then people aren't going to they're not going to be interested. If you say the wrong things with all kinds of enthusiasm, people at least are going to be curious and they're going to want to check it out. So remember that, guys. Use your upline in three-way calls and meetings and parties, whether it's a big group or just a few people or one person. Use your upline, very important. And also bring that passion, bring that fire. You can't just be plugged into the system and plugged in and showing up. You got to do more than just show up. You got to be into it and have that enthusiasm. Watch any sporting event. Watch the Super Bowl this weekend. You'll see a lot of passion and a lot of enthusiasm from the players. Anyway, hopefully this helps you a lot. I know it will if you're just starting out. And if you have any questions, comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I'd love you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more of these updates. And I will talk to you on the next video. Have a great day.